Hello everyone, if you don't know me already, my name is Tara. I'm the dance doctor. Welcome to my channel. In today's class, I am going to be doing a tutorial for a dance that I created to the new song Levi's Jeans by Beyonce. I absolutely love this song. I think it's my favorite song on the album, and so I wanted to create like a little challenge to it because I think it's so fun to dance to, and it has elements of swing and elements of like American style rumba in it, and so I just decided to play with those things and make a really fun short routine for you guys to learn. I won't be dancing to music in this video. I will be uploading myself dancing to music so that you can follow along with me to my Patreon page like I did for the last tutorial, just because of copyright issues here on YouTube. You can have access to that for free. You just have to go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/dancedoctor, and that's where you can follow along the whole routine with me with the song, okay? Really quick before we get into the tutorial, I do want you to know a couple things. One is I am reopening my exclusive tier for enrollment. I have 2 spots in that tier where you get personal access to me, both in the form of a private lesson each month and 3 group lessons each month, and you also get access to all of my course material, meaning Body Movement Bootcamp, Train Like a Dancer, and Dancing Between the Lines, as well as all of the other Patreon exclusive content that I create on a weekly and monthly basis. So if you are interested in that, the last day to enroll in that tier for this month will be May 6th, which is a Monday, because we will start the first group class of the series on May 7th, which is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you can calculate that for wherever you are in the world. The other thing I wanted to announce is that I have 2 private, meaning single occupancy spots left on my birthday trip to Havana, which is September 8th through the 16th. If you are a fan of me and you are a fan of dancing and music and art and culture and traveling and making lifelong friends and celebrating my birthday with me on the beach, reach out to me right now through my email, dancedoctoronline@gmail.com, so you can claim one of those remaining spots. They're going to go quickly. They always do. So if you are interested, do not hesitate to reach out to me right now. Okay, that's all the housekeeping for today. And don't forget, at the end of this video, I am answering the Dear Dance Doctor prompt that I sent out a couple weeks ago. There are 3 really great submissions, so don't miss that. That will be after the tutorial. Now, without further ado, let's get dancing. Okay, so we are going to start like this. We're gonna go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, so I am doing a kickball change, kicking behind me, kick, ball, change, and then I'm going around and around and around. Okay, so I go kick, ball, change, around, around. I'm just creating a circle in this direction with my pelvis, okay? So I go kick, ball of the foot, change weight, and then I go into around, 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 okay? Kickball change, my hands are just by my hip. Ball change, when I do this, she's saying let me rattle that snake, so I'm doing a rattling action with my hand coming down, okay? So I go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna push off of this right foot and go tap, 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 and step. Okay, so this is, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, tap and tap and tap and step. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And when I'm doing those taps, I'm going 6 hair, 7 crossed, 8 uncrossed, and 1 on the hips. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 1. And that's when she's saying denim on denim on denim on denim. Okay, so I go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And again, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And again, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. From here, I'm going to do a torso circle, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go 4, 5. Okay, so I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Torso circle to the right, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do a chest pulse, 4, 5, and as I do that, I'm going to go right hand, left hand. Okay? So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the beginning, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more time, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do another quick change in the feet. And 6, turn 7, hip 8, hip 1. Okay? So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, left, turn to the right, hip, hip. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So that is and 6. So I bring the right foot in, and 6, turn 7, hip to the right 8, hip to the left on 1. And I'm going to change my hands as I do that too. So I'm going 4, 5, I go and 6. My right arm comes up, turn 7, 8, 1. Okay, let's go from the beginning. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. And again, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Here, we're going to do a sailor shuffle starting with the right foot. That's 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm going to turn to the left as I do another sailor shuffle, 4 and 5. Okay, so I'm just going 2 and 3, 4 and 5, but the second one is rotating. So I'm here, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and my arm is going to go 2 and 3, 4 and 5. So I'll just do that without rotating first. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Okay, now with the rotation, I go 2 and 3, 4 and 5. From the beginning, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. One more time. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. I'm going to go with my head 6, 7, and then I'm going to throw my head, and that's going to take me into a body roll. Okay, so on 5, I actually am looking to the left, and now I'm going to tilt 6, 7, 8, 1. 6, 7, 8, 1. So on 7, it's rebounding back 6, 7, 8, 1, and sending me into a body roll. Okay? So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Let's go from the beginning. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. We're going to bring this right foot in and do a circle. 2, 3, and now I'm going to go down, opening the knees. 4, 5. Okay? So I did 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the arms, so I was here, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to bring my right arm down the inside of my right thigh, and I'm going to lift my, my left arm. So it's almost like a revving action as I go down, down, down. Okay? So from 6, 7, we go 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from here, I'm just going to rotate to the right and send my booty up into the air to come up to standing. Okay? So from the beginning, we go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's try it again from the beginning. We go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's the hard part. Now we get a little bit of relaxation because we're going to do American style rumba steps. So we're going to go forward, side and forward, side and cross, side and cross, side and cross. Okay? So we came up 6, 7, 8. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And actually now I'm going to bring my feet together and we're going to do Levii jeans. Okay, so I came up 7, 8. I'm kind of tucking my hands in here, but if you have jeans on, put them in the belt loops. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and Levi jeans. And then we're going to go double and around, hit, hit. And that's it. Okay? We go cross with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and Levi jeans. Hit, 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 hit around and here. Okay? So when I'm doing the hit, hit, so I go Levi jeans. I'm crossing the right hand to the left hip, left hand to the right hip, and then when I come around, I'm going to open the hands and slide them back to my backside, okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and Levi jeans. Hit, 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 hit around and side and side. And that is the end of the routine. So let's go ahead and try it from the beginning. We go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and Levi jeans. 7 and 8. Okay? I don't have exact counts for that last part. You'll just have to go with my sound effects. We go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 7, and 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and Levi jeans. Around and 7. Okay? So that is the whole routine. Learn it, practice it. Go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/dancedoctor, to dance the routine with me with music, and sign up for the exclusive tier if you'd like to get exclusive access to me and have me help guide you through your dancing journey and which parts of my courses you need to look at depending on where you are, and just give you personalized feedback. And come to Cuba with me. If you love dancing, you love travel, and you love me, what is there to think about? You can go to ddretreats.com and see all the info about that retreat, or like I said in the beginning, email me at dancedoctoronline@gmail.com to get more info and to set up a virtual chat with me to discuss the details of the trip. That's our routine. I look forward to seeing you guys dancing it. And now let's get into Dear Dance Doctor. Okay, so let's get right into our Dear Dance Doctor submissions. The first one comes from Miri. She says, my question is, many people I've met on the dance floor across so many countries have said that dancing salsa made them mentally healthier and helped so much with their depression. So many swear salsa saved their life. My issue now, after burnout and anxious, depressive state for the last 4 months, that I cannot even imagine dancing, not at the moment, and that moment lasts so long. It is just too joyful and too far away from my state, and I feel bad for losing that one thing that brought me joy, laughter, and friendships. I know that this question is hard to answer, and you are not a psychologist or psychiatrist, but I wanted to know if maybe you have received similar information from students or from the dancing community. If also other people have stopped dancing, and if so, when did they get better, and feel like dancing again. I guess I am on the search for hope. Okay, I wanted to do this one first because I think it's extremely important. I can't speak for my students, but I'm going to just speak for myself. That I have, we all have ups and downs in our lives, and we go through difficult periods. I am not clinically depressed, so I can't speak to that, but I can speak to going through periods of time where I felt too sad to dance. Because of certain circumstances in my life, I felt super down for months at a time, and dancing didn't feel appealing to me, let alone dancing salsa. Because you're right, it's happy, it's joyful, it's upbeat, and when you're feeling down and like your body can reflect that, and you kind of want to close in, and you don't want to be open and moving quickly. You might want to be doing something slow and heavy. And so my advice, and this again comes from my personal experience because I've been there, is to move your body in a different way. Find, maybe the type of music that's speaking to you right now isn't happy and joyful and upbeat. It's probably heavy because you're feeling heavy. Start by moving your body in any way that you feel like you can. So if you put on like a sad, slow song, even if you're just on the floor, like lying on the floor and just kind of moving your spine and your body and your arms and your head, even if you need to like close in and just like hug yourself for a while you move, it doesn't have to be a certain way, and there's steps to getting to where you want to go. Just start by moving in a way that you feel that you can in the current state that you're in. And then there's different styles of dancing. There's modern dancing, there's kizomba, there's bachata. There are other styles of dancing that have sometimes a bit of a more emotional or melancholy feel to them. If that's speaking to where you are right now in your life, then go there with your movement. And then it might start to kind of help you come out of it, and then eventually be able to dance salsa again. But you don't have to dance a certain style of dancing if it doesn't feel like what you can do right now. So my advice is to move your body in a way that feels, I guess, like accurate is the word that's coming up, but that's not the right word, but like that feels like where you are in this moment. But just to start to move in some way, and find a different style of dancing that that you could envision yourself doing. I say kizomba because you get to be more kind of in your own world when you dance that. It's not upbeat and happy. You don't even have to look at your partner because you're so close. You get to kind of focus in on the sensations and the feelings of the partnership. It's much calmer. And being the emotional person that I am, I really gravitate toward that. Like I feel a lot more comfortable dancing that than I do dancing salsa generally. So that's my advice to you. I do hope that you find your way, and I really appreciate you reaching out to me, and I hope that my answer was helpful for you. Okay, my next one is from Anonymous. Hi, I'm so thankful I found your channel. Your content is so helpful, and I love your teaching style. Thank you. I've been dancing on and off for a while now. I'm not an expert, of course, but I consider myself to be a pretty decent dancer. However, and this is hard to admit, but I feel like I don't get asked to dance that much when going out social dancing. I dress nicely, I do my makeup and hair. I don't have a problem asking leads to dance, but because I find myself doing it a lot, I feel like it might make me look desperate. This has taken a hit at my confidence and affects my desire to go out dancing, which I love to do. Do you have any tips on how to overcome this? And she has two other parts to her question, but I'm going to just address this one for today, and maybe in a future Dear Dance Doctor, I will address the others, okay? So for me, there's a couple ways to overcome this. One is, if you're in a dance community, go out. When you go out dancing, go out with the people that are in that community, especially leaders, if you have any leader friends, so that you know that you'll have someone there that you can dance with. And then when other leaders see you dancing, they're more likely to ask you to dance. But I do feel like, because I've been in this situation before, if I go out dancing just me, sometimes I don't get asked to dance. And because like there are little cliques and everybody kind of dances with their own clique and they don't really branch out, and so then I end up dancing by myself a lot of the night, which for me is no problem, or sitting if I'm talking to a friend or whatever. But so I think you're always going to be guaranteed to have dance partners if you go out as part of a group of people that dance. And then the second thing is to dance by yourself. Get comfortable dancing by yourself. I tell all of my followers this. One, because in most parts of the world, the followers are, the number of followers are greater than the numbers of leaders when you go out dancing. And so inevitably, there's going to be more women sitting down than men, just because of the numbers. So get comfortable and learn how to enjoy dancing by yourself, because then when you go out, you're not so dependent on making sure that you have a leader to dance with. And when people see you dancing by yourself, they are also more likely to ask you to dance. If you're already up and moving around and they see that you're interested in dancing, they're more likely to grab you than someone who's just sitting down looking at their phone. So those are my two pieces of advice. Go out with a group of dancers and learn how to and get comfortable and enjoy dancing by yourself, to make yourself so it's not disappointing when you go out, no matter what. If there are leaders, if there aren't, you're going to enjoy yourself, but it will also make you more likely to get asked to dance. The one other thing that's just coming up for me right now is maybe ask, when you dance with somebody, when you finish, maybe ask them, if you're curious, if you want to know, like, was it enjoyable for you? Like, is there anything you would say that my dancing is lacking? Or like, like how likely are you to recommend me to a friend? No, but like, just ask the leader, like, hey, if you could change one thing about my dancing, what would it be? I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. I wouldn't do that because I don't trust the leaders. But I feel like maybe ask for feedback, just ask for feedback and see what they say, because it might be something then that you could work on that would improve your social dancing to make you a more desirable partner. But I don't know, because I've never seen you dance. So yeah, that's my answer for that question. And I like the other two questions. The third question was about, I'll just say, I'm going to summarize, was about how you get into teaching dancing. And it's interesting that I got this question last week, because I'm actually starting to conceptualize a course for dancers who want to become teachers. I'm going to be outlining my kind of teaching methodology and the important pieces that you have to have if you want to be a great and successful teacher. So like I said, I'm just conceptualizing it now, so it won't be available probably for a few months, but that is something that I have in the works to help more people like you kind of figure out the steps that you need to take to get into teaching and to really get good at it. So look for that, okay? And our last question is, my question is related to the head in general while dancing. I dance bachata, and when I watch me dancing in videos, there is something about my head that doesn't look natural to me and very boring. So my question is, in which direction does my head look while I do different movements? What makes it look more exciting? Is there a rule that makes the dancing more aesthetic? Like when I'm going to the right, I look right. When my movement begins left, I look left, for example. Okay, so this is actually something that I address a lot in my private classes with my students because it's a very common issue. Because we learn how to dance everything, and then from the neck up, our head's like this, and we're just staring at our partner the whole time. So for me, a common issue that I'm solving, and you made me get out of my chair, is that when we're in closed position, because it's like a hug, I'm going to allow my head to come forward a little bit, because if I'm inclined forward toward my partner, I don't want my head to be back here. So I would say, like, allow your head to come forward. And the other thing is, when I'm in closed position, I turn my head a little bit to the left. I don't want to be here like looking at my partner, and I don't want to be straight ahead. I'll turn my head to the left while I'm dancing, because I always want to be kind of looking over his right shoulder. So that is one way that you can make your head look more natural, especially in closed position. But I also have my students practice moving their head while they do different movements, whether it be like, you could try doing like a figure 8 with your head. You could try, like you said, if you're moving to the left, turn the head to the left. If you're moving to the right, turn the head to the right, or opposite, move to the left, turn the head to the right, move to the right, turn the head to the left. But generally just incorporating it more into your movements. I also feel like spotting is a huge deal. That's a huge way that we use our head that can make the neck look a lot less stiff, because when we spot, if we're doing it correctly, we are turning our head over either shoulder instead of keeping it in one spot. So for me, it is about allowing the head to move, but like I said, it's also about, like, when you're in closed position, allow your head to come forward and turn to the left a little bit, and that should help solve your problem in that position. But there's no like steadfast rule about like you have to start, if you're doing body rolls, you can start it with the head so that your head doesn't look stiff like you're holding it in place. But it does depend on the context of the movement, and I think just as an exercise, get used to, when you practice by yourself, just try incorporating the head in different movements and make sure that you are spotting correctly, okay? So that is the end of our Dear Dance Doctor segment for this month. I thank you guys so much for writing in, and I really love getting your deep, thoughtful inquiries. As a dance teacher, it makes my heart flutter. So thank you so much, and I hope that my answers were helpful for you, and until next time, keep dancing.